Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we have RTA and we are watching my climb up to Conqueror 2, I think. There will be a ton of matches in this game and we will finish this one with a live battle, guys. So yeah, so you can have both kinds of RTA matches here, the replays and of course the live one. Well guys, and the fourth live one will be the last one, so it will be against the hardest opponent. Or, maybe not, who knows. Guys, I started drafting Fran and Ashir as first picks, since they will give me room for 2 nat 5s and 1 nat 4, given they are both 3-star units. However, if I have the first pick myself, I went for Ashir first, and now after a couple fights I decided to go for Fran first. So in this one I went for the exact same team as the previous one, and guys, I will show you my runes because I finally tuned up my Elsharion to my tableau. Guys, in my previous videos my Elsharion was not properly tuned to tableau, so even though the passive from Elsharion gives him 5 speed for each buff on your allies, it didn't matter because the speed of my tableau was much higher than my Elsharion's. Actually not that much, but it has to be closer so that the ticks can actually affect him, guys. I think that I should read better how the ticks work so I don't have these tuning problems in the future. However, during this video, guys, you will see that my Elsharion will be tuned up to my tableau, and of course that means that my Elsharion will move before my tableau. So that way I have 2 attacks and tableau will be sort of similar to having rogue. However, a lot of times I run both rogue and tableau. Just like in this fight, we are running tableau, we were running rogue, but he was banned. And guys, we can use Ashir, we can use Gemire if we have to, and this time around we were able to almost wipe them out. Actually, we destroyed the 2 threats of his team. And yeah, now that thing is really nasty. I have seen him a lot this special league and it's really nasty. And as you can see, guys, I'm starting to face the Conqueror 2 people because so far I was undefeated. So that means that you end up facing stronger opponents, just like my full regular league, I have been facing stronger opponents all of the time. Not stronger, but higher ranked opponents, to be fair. And of course, I'm running this cliff, and when you don't have the Dark Pumpkin, things are really hard because my units are built in order to make use of the 30% crit rate buff that the pumpkin gives. So my units don't have max crit rate, so when the pumpkin is not there or when the buff is not there, then I don't tend to crit as much because I have 70% crit rate, and that is natural, of course. And for this one, I don't know why this guy is still here, but guys, it's always very important to win the speed game. The speed game will be crucial this special league, guys, especially against people that are actually counting on speed. And of course, we are running units that deal damage based on speed. Now here, guys, he will end up running rogue. I have to run the Leo, and I have to get rid of that pony as soon as I can. However, guys, I made a big mistake here. Number 1, I should have buffed speed with my Ashir. Number 2, I had bad energy since I don't have the buff, the crit rate buff. My 70% crit rate didn't crit. I had the odds on my side, but I made a mistake. I should have gone for the speed buff with a shear because that would have given more power to my dragon. And even though that happened, I made yet another mistake, which was buffing with both of my units, even though his stripper didn't use her strip yet, and that was another mistake. And of course the violent procs happened as well, but I made mistakes myself, and of course the disperse stance, the clutch stance on the right unit, that also happened. You know how it works, guys, you know how it works. So sometimes you make mistakes, and apart from that, the game thinks that the RNG should go against you, and you are you're doomed to lose, guys. And yeah, I can't blame the game here entirely, because if I had played correctly, then I think that even though I had bad RNG, I think I could have won this. Or at least I will have given him much more of a fair fight. So we are facing a ton of Brazilian guys. Shout out to all the Brazilian people that actually watched this video. I don't know if any of you will, but it will be amazing if you can comment if you are one of those guys, of course, or if you know them, because there will be a ton of Brazilian players, at least Brazilian flags, doesn't matter where you're from, you can use the flag. And now we know that they will go for a slow draft, and we destroyed him. You see how much damage Elsharion does, right? And I was afraid Violent Runes were going to work again, and this guy made a huge mistake, guys. Well, not huge, but I think that he should have gone for either Elsharion or the Pumpkin, guys, so that those are the main threats of my team for him, of course. And yeah, well, doesn't actually matter. I totally destroyed him, and my team is really good against that kind of tall team, And because we deal tons of damage, single target damage, that's why this is called RTA Snipe, guys. So here they banned my Odin, and I will tell you guys, I had to change the runes on my Odin, because, I was running my Odin on 271 speed, and he was on 70% something, 72 maybe percent crit rate. And he didn't deal that much damage. He had, I think, plus 100. I think he had 170% crit damage and plus 1300 attack or so. So that will prove not to be enough through this video, guys. So I decided to switch his runes, and now I gave him another set that way slower. He's 241 speed or so, which is enough to go after my Kali, especially if I have a shear to boost and I have a speed buff. And now he is over 200% crit damage, and he's above 85% crit rate, and also he is about plus 15 or 1600 attack. So now he can one-shot things without any problems, and that is what Odin is supposed to do if he's not on Violent Runes. I don't need him to be that fast, because it will make sense if he was faster than my Tableau, but he's not, and I cannot make an Odin at 208 speed or so to outspeed 308 speed or so to outspeed my Tableau, given that I already built units like that. I can't build 8 million units like that. So yeah, and these guys, this one of the crucial fights of this video, and that thing is nasty. Oliver is really nasty. And I made a huge mistake. Guys, this is one of the first Olivers that gets to do something against me. And now I know why I should have killed Oliver instead of Lauren here. Even though, maybe Lauren could have won the game by herself, given that he's right there with Royd. I think that's the name of that win thing. But yeah. Guys, you see how it works? He went, he procced, he went, he killed. Then he will go again, and I didn't manage to kill him. So if I had gone for him, even with my friend, it would have been enough to kill him on time. But I did not. And then again, I am facing the same guy. And I decided to go for a similar draft, but right here I knew that I needed another speed lead, and I had to ban his Oliver because it would have given him turn 1 for sure. However, I don't know if that was the best choice, but with one more number on that dice roll, I could have stunned his team, and if I did that, I could have won this. So yeah, I did not, and I will end up losing this one, guys. I will end up losing this one again against the same guy. He got me good, That team kind of counters me. He has the units that he needs in order to counter me, especially if you know what I play, guys. If you know my playstyle, then it is fairly simple to counter. And I know he has a speed threat as well. So yeah, Oliver is really nasty. It's a really nasty unit that gives you the 33 lead and can actually take you on by himself. And for this one, well, this guy also is taking my Elsharion. He knows I'm playing Elsharion. He wants to troll. I think he wants to troll. I don't know why you will pick Elsharion. Doesn't make much sense on his team. He doesn't have that many buffs. So yeah, doesn't matter, guys. But this is why I tell you that I don't have enough damage on my Odin. I did not. So if this was my new Odin, then my Kali will have moved before him. Kali will have gone for that thing, maybe killing it, maybe not. But yeah, maybe the result would have been close to the same. I don't know, guys. I don't really know. But my Odin will have really done much more damage, between 45 and 55k. Now, guys, we're on a live match, and this will be the final match before I show you the runes. And yeah, guys, let's go. We first pick Fran. As I told you, I rather first pick Fran right now. If they are picking a shear, then, you know, I will have to figure out how to counter. However, he went for a very coward comp, so I can use my Snipe. Yeah, I love facing those units since I have element neutral units myself. And he decided to go for 2 speed threats after 2 very slow units, and I'm really baffled, guys. I don't know what to actually do against this kind of thing. I will pray to outspeed, so I think I will go for Tableau, and I wanted to go Jamire, but I don't have enough stars, so I need to go for a nat 4 or a nat 3, so I will go for Rogue, and I think that's enough. Now I will have banned the last pick if it was a speed lead, but it is not, so I can ban the Sheer or the Ethna. And I think I will ban Ethna since she has the higher base speed here. And I don't think that their units can follow up the Sheer. So if the Sheer was to buff and boost the attack bars, I don't think the rest of the team is tuned. If they are, then, you know, too bad. And I think they were not. However, we outsped, of course, and now we have to buff speed, and we will be doing nasty things, guys. Let's go for that. There you go. There you go. Nice. And that's the defense break. So yeah, we got rid of the main threat. Okay, thank you, mate. And now we can start killing Yashir. Yeah, he gave up. That's amazing. That's amazing. Great. Good job. Great sportsmanship, guys. He waved and, you know, he sent us his approval. So guys, let's see the runes. Here we are. So guys, if you enjoyed this, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and remember to leave a ton of likes if you would like to see more videos of this comp. Guys, thank you very much for watching this, and I really hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.